Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Seton Hall versus North Texas college basketball matchup on Saturday, March 23rd, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service. We offer these products, but they're just not available on the website. You got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. Seton Hall taking on North Texas. We got an 11:30 Eastern time start on this one. So if you're watching our Saturday show, we might still be going by the time this game gets started. But of course, the NIT, these are two teams that I think could have made it to the NCAA tournament. I think the NIT is so deep this year. I do believe that most of the teams that are playing in the NIT could have easily gotten into the big dance. It probably could have been competitive there. Seton Hall 21-12 on the season. North Texas 19-14. You have to remember the NIT, not like the NCAA tournament. The higher seed is the home team. That's why there's so much time in between these games. The higher seed is the home team in these games until they get to the Final Four. Those are played at Madison Square Garden, as is the final. We look at this one, Seton Hall, the early favorite, but the line is kind of scattered here. So we'll have to see if there's some opportunity. North Texas certainly known for their defense, and Seton Hall, this is a team that we saw beat UConn earlier this season, so we know that they certainly have the capability to beat just about anyone. Seton Hall averaging over their last 5 games. I just like to look at, what have you done for me lately? Seton Hall averaging 72 points per game, shooting 42.5% from the floor, while North Texas actually a little bit better offensively, averaging 76.6 points per game. Shooting 45.2% and hitting 41.4% of their shots from beyond the arc, while Seton Hall hitting just 37.4%. Meanwhile, defensively, North Texas also with the edge there, allowing 72 points per game and team shooting 45.5%. But 39.3% from beyond the arc on them. And that's because North Texas defense is so tough on the inside. It's like nobody wants to try that. So they just, try and shoot from the outside. Seton Hall teams scoring 74.4%. Teams scoring 74.4 points and shooting 46.2%. But I think the difference here is, while North Texas plays in a good conference as well, well represented in the NCAA tournament, Seton Hall plays in the Big East with some of the very best teams out there. When we look at, what North Texas has done recently, they bowed out in the AAC tournament to FAU. An NCAA tournament team. They had knocked off Tulane to get to that game, 81-71. So Tulane, a high-powered offensive team, and it was North Texas being able to knock them off. And the same thing with LSU, beating them 84-77. That game was at LSU, and LSU was a 2-point favorite in their opening round of the NIT. When we look at Seton Hall, they went out in the Big East tournament. They got blasted by St. John's, 91-72. That was their first round game. They were 3.5-point dogs. They got absolutely crushed. And then in the opening round of the NIT, Seton Hall knocked off St. Joe's 75-72. But that game took overtime for them to get it done, and they were 8.5-point favorites, so they didn't come close to covering the spread. I think this game is going to be nip and tuck as well, and I think this is going to be a tight one. Two good teams that obviously at this point they do care, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to take the points with North Texas, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.